Let's see. Let's see. Got a 2 variants.
The mention of Pizza Hut
Oh boy.
just made me want pizza. You want me to start making pizza?
Sure.
I'll start making pizza.
I can solve this on my own. I'm a big boy.
That
Oh.
you are.
God, there's so much. Hey, that's mean.
Oh, I mean, you have been solving the majority of the puzzles. You don't let me have a say.
I probably. Okay. 3, 2, 1, 2, 2. But with variants, I actually don't. No, we pretty much know on this one that these have to be here. It's the lower ones that could be anywhere. Let's see. This is wild. This is a 15 by 15. I guess it is a 15 by 15. I just think of these as 3 by 3s. You know, three grids by 3 grids. Oh. Let's see. Jeez, there's so much. Okay, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay, so we know that one's there. 100%. 3, 2, 2, 2. Too much variance. Okay, so we don't know where this one is, but this one here throws that off. I'm just gonna get rid of these. That's just a bit too much for my taste. Let's keep looking at other potentials. I guess I can fill these in. They're probably right, and if they're not right, I don't know. Okay, yeah. So that 100%. Don't know about the rest. Okay. Let's see. So what are the squares for now? Only got here. Sorry if that was answered recently. So effectively, to describe for people that have never seen this before, Picross is a game of it's really basic rules of each black square is a pixel in a picture. So we're filling out slowly what is going to eventually be an image. And you have to use contextual clues based on, like, one... well, let's go with this one here. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. That means there's one black square, followed by a space, another black space, and depending on, like, how vague the clues are or not vague, sometimes it's actually really easy to figure out, like, yeah, there is something here. But not always. And so, I'm slowly just, like, ticking things off, process of elimination style, until I'm done. Oh, what I was using the hollow squares for. Oh! Purple squares are planning and unsure marks. Red X's are blank, and black ones are the only ones I'm sure on. Yeah, so, part of the problem is these start getting really messy as they get bigger, and that makes it really difficult for me to keep track of. Let's see... Actually, yeah, so that's nice and easy. Yeah, so I can lay this one out in the purple squares and just leave it there as long as I want, and more or less be like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that belongs there, but I'm not entirely sure. In this case, it's ironbound, so we don't need to worry about it too much. But it's just kind of a matter of slowly figure out, like, hey, which of these work and which don't. And so process of elimination says a lot, actually. It's just a very slow process. Because there's so much to do. Alright, so we actually know where the 7 is, which makes this really easy. We know these things are here. This is a 3, this is a 3. That's a 2. This is a 6. Okay, that cracks this whole thing up considerably. And Shell's getting munchy. You can tell the hunger's setting in. She's got a mighty urge to feed. But yeah, part of the reason why you want the planning squares, the purple planning squares specifically, is because normally, yeah, I guess in more modern versions of this game, it just penalizes you if you make a wrong move. It's just like, eh.
I was just having some chippies. I think they're the chickpea chip. Hip?
Don't eat all of those, because I haven't had any yet.
Okay, I won't. I just had a couple. Essentially, imagine chickpea-based Cheetos, but with just sort of the powder is a vegan white cheddar. I've
really been liking chickpeas lately as like a snack meal thing.
Really?
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know if you ever really liked my attempts at making
I like it as like a
chana
flour
masala.
kind of thing, if that makes sense.
Like things made out of it.
Yeah. Not to besmirch your cooking prowess.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's also really hard.
Don't you know where that 3 is down there, then?
Here?
Yeah.
Yes, now I do. It's also just really hard to replicate, like, Indian cooking, for example.
Also, that 1 is on its own, so you can X off everything around it on the left.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's just not a high priority. Oh.
That solves a lot.
Yep.
Actually, you know that's the last one in that row.
Column.
Column. Oh, hey.
No, it is not a duck.
Now, that one would be on its own over there, wouldn't it? Up in the middle?
Column numbers, please.
Here. That could be X'd off, and then you know that the 2 and the 1 and the 2 have to be somewhere in there.
That's actually, yeah, that.
It's exact.
Yeah, that one's exact.
Which means the 3 has to inhabit that spot? Or is there too much? Yep.
Okay. Give me a second to slowly filter out some of this information that I have since gathered, as there is a lot going on here that I have to, like, slowly X off.
Yeah.
As we've made some considerable progress in the last couple of seconds. Let's see, that has to be a 3. That's locked off, that's locked off. That's a 2, that's a 2. This is a 2 somewhere. Okay. This is a 3. No. We don't... Okay. Actually, top is done, so this is a 3. This is a 1. That means that's there. This is a 4.
Those get X'd off.
So that has to be there. And that's there. There we go. It's flowers!
Flowers! The dying flowers.
Oh, right, we had bonus missions!
These are the flowers Dick got with his award, but they're all wilted because they were powdered with the makeup.
Otter, don't get too close. I'm detecting neurotoxin poison inside the bouquet.
Yes, we knew it. We knew it from the start. Wait, what? Wait, Dick got these on stage. I saw him smell them. That's how he was poisoned.
He must have been poisoned in advance. But how did Bobby gain access to the flowers before the ceremony?
Maybe he didn't. Well, remember that the flowers were mixed up.
Kathleen!
Mm-hmm.
Jacques Hughes! Alright. Hi. 1, 1, 1, 1, 5. So, 2 variants.
Mm-hmm.
2, 1, 2, 4, 2.
That's the only way it can go. Ooh, that one looks promising.
3,
I'll be
2,
back.
4. Ah! Ah! Gotta be careful with that mouse. It's a dangerous weapon when I'm puzzle solving. It's a 3 variants. Don't know about those. Okay. Let's take a look at some of the vertical ones. 2, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1. Okay, there we go. So that's Dunsky. Ah, boy. Any of these others? I'm really curious if we're actually ever going to go past 3x3 squares. Yeah, we do also have the bonus puzzles. I should probably work on those at some point. Okay, there we go. And the one somewhere over there. We don't have any good edges yet, do we? But we do know there's a 2 over here. That's awkward. Oh, this has to be part of the 3. So we can lock that off there. Not that that really changes much of anything. Let's see, I've yet to see anything more than 15 by 15. Just starting case 4. Okay, cool. Not that that would honestly be that big of a deal, but it would definitely be inconvenient having too much. Okay. So that's got a 2 variants, but we know this is here. Which is, I guess we kind of already knew that. That's 2 variable there. That's 2 variable there. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't X the entire row. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was trying to get rid of the planning cubes, and it just didn't work, and I wasn't paying any attention. Let's see. If my cursor goes wild, it's Shell's fault. See, is this by the same people that did Ace Attorney? No, it's actually by the same people that did Hatoful Boyfriend, which it blows my mind a little bit that this game isn't more popular than it is. I mean, I guess it's an extremely niche product, but I don't know. I figured that would have been enough pedigree for people to like pay attention. The answer is nope.
It's funny. One of our friends said that she did the illustrations for this, or boards.
Oh,
Yeah.
For the intro animation. No,
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
our friends knows the animator who did that.
Yeah.
So I'm at a bit of an impasse if your eagle eyes can detect anything.
Well, the
I guess-
4 has to extend up.
This one?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. Eagle eyes did good work. Let's see.
Yeah, because you don't know if that's a 1 or 2. I mean, that could easily be the 2, and that could go down to the 3.
Here,
but you don't
yeah.
want to. You don't want to make a guess.
Yeah, we've done guessing. Guessing's bad. Let's see. Well, I can say for certain that's one of the 2s, and this is the other 2.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And that's a 1. Which means this 3 is locked off, but we kind of knew that. Nope. Don't know that one for certain.
Actually...
That's the 2.
Can you
That's
put any of the 111, up by the 11115?
Here? No. Yes.
Nah, but the problem with doing that is you don't know if the 5 is over.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because there could be a 1 right there.
How about the 2? Oh, but the 4 is too far over. No. Just don't know.
Well, actually, this helps. Because we just found the 7 here. Which means this is the 2.
Okay.
Because this is the last... One of the last 2s. Could be either. Which means 7's there, which means 3's here, which means 2 is there, who knows. But this is... We don't know where the 5 is. So, yeah, in fact, you are actually quite correct on the placement of those.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. This has to be a 2. Which means this has to be a 2.
Oh,
means...
hey. Up at the top.
That's...
That 1 has to be isolated. That
one. This one?
Yeah.
Could be the 2.
No. Oh.
Yeah.
You're right.
I could...
All the way at the edge.
Yeah,
nah,
like...
That's true.
I get it. I do. But I don't. Oh. Lock that off. So that's part of one of those 2s. That's locked off there. This is Dunsky. Which means this has to be a 2.
Oh. See the leftmost column? Or, sorry, third from the left. Did you mess something up?
We made a mistake here.
Okay. What was it?
This is a 5.
That's a 5.
This has to be part of a 5.
Okay, then don't block it off.
But that means this has to be filled in.
Okay. Which means that the X shouldn't be down at the bottom. Or...
which... Oh. Oh, you're right. This doesn't have to be a 2.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be here. It has to be this.
So then the 5 extended down.
There we go. Got it.
Okay, that clears it up.
I was on a warpath. But I was on the wrong warpath.
Okay, but you know that 3 can be blocked off?
Yep. And this is a 4. Means that can be blocked off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always glad it's a recent mistake. It'd be horrible if it was something that I did in, like, the very beginning.
Oh, that can be blocked off right there. To the right. See how it's 1, 1, 1...
This one.
Yeah.
Well, this is a 2.
Yeah, I still can't know about where it is.
Well, we know
situated
these
there.
are here.
So, would the 2 be there?
2 has to be here.
Yeah.
No matter what. But the
One
other
could be
ones, we
anywhere.
don't know where they are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That's
put that
good.
there. Let's see. So this has to be a 2.
The 8 can be extended over.
Yep.
Which means the rest of the left can go.
Lock that off. That'd be the 2. That'd be the 1.
Oh, there's 3 1s left.
Okay, so that gives us the 3, the 1. This whole column is done.
The
This has
2.
to be a 2, so that column's done. Let's see.
2 2 1 still has a lot
This
of room in
has to
that
be
row.
here.
Oh, then the 2 has to be betweens, which means you can X off a number of things down there. Can I do stuff? Wonder?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think you can, at this point, block off these, because the 2 has to be... Ah! Don't click. Don't click. Why are you clicking?
Heavy fingers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you can X that. Yeah.
Oh. Mistake here.
Did you just put something down you shouldn't have?
I don't know, but there's a mistake here. We have too many ones.
Why? I thought that
Dunno.
it was something you must have filled in later because we had that perfect prior.
It's probably this one, actually.
The 1 and the 1 can be over to the right.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's...
That has to be X'd off.
But it looks like it matches.
But it looks like it goes in.
Oh, the top one doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Which...
So it means that's the one, but we don't know for sure.
Yeah, we don't know for sure.
But it looks like a nice pattern.
Actually, no. No. We don't quite know for sure. Okay, actually, speaking of the top one, it has to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Can't have more variance than that.
So the one's somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how about... What ways would the 111 fit on the right? There's just... It could either be the top, that, and that. Or that. Nah, yeah, there's too much to do.
Okay, let's just start plopping theory. Oh, wait, no. Easy. Easy.
Oh, all the ones that
Easy.
you can go down there.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that first one's a 2, and that one's a 2.
That's
so
a
nope.
2. These are 2s. We don't know on that one. Still, gives us a little bit of room. Which pretty much guarantees
But that's one of the
this
2s.
has to be one of the 2s. No matter what. Just blocks that off.
Okay.
Blocks that off, which means that's there.
Mm-hmm.
Which means
Which
that's
is what we thought it was going to
done.
be. Oh, well, you know, yeah, not exactly. Not for that one. Yeah, because that 3-1 can go either direction. And that 1-1-1 can go either direction. I don't know if you can process eliminate the rest of them without taking a risk.
A guess? Are you suggesting I guess? How dare you? That's heresy. The highest order. Let's see. Well, this is a... Wait,
I tried spacing that out. There are 2
Yeah, it didn't
ways
work.
it can go.
Doesn't work.
And there are 2 ways that can go. Everything I've looked at, there are 2 combinations.
Oh. This has to be here. Yeah, this has to be here.
Is there a reason why?
Because it's a 3. It can't extend all the way down here. We need room for a 1. So no matter what, that has to be here. Because the only other places that it can go is right there. Which means we can lock that off. Which... it helps. Because it more or less means that has to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Which means we can lock this 3 down. which means this has to be here. And that's part of a 2. So we can lock that down a little bit, which means that has to be there.
It looked like I finished the pattern anyway.
Yeah. Which means
That
this has to be there. Whew, these are getting tight. Let's see. Which means that has to be the last one, which means that has to be locked off. Which means the only way these two are going to fit is if I put that there. Which means this has to be here. Which means this is done.
It has
This
to be
is
up top.
done.
That one.
This is, yep, okay. So now all we need is these two. Nope. This. And this. There we go.
Got it, finally.
Whew! It's a gloves.
Black gloves. Ah! Looks like something.
Oh no!
More detective ranks.
I'll do those while we eat pizza.
You made me dig through the garbage can for an old pair of gloves?
Not just any pair of gloves. I detected trace levels of the neurotoxin on them.
You're right. There's red powder on the fingertips.
Bobby must have worn them while handling the poison makeup, then disposed of them in here.
Only one problem with that theory, Scout. These are women's gloves.
Kathleen!
Yeah, Kathleen would also have access to the women's bathroom without notice. And they look kind of familiar.
I can't detect anything else in here.
I guess this is all the evidence we're going to get. I just hope it's enough to build a case around. I mean, if you... At every turn, Kathleen was trying to peg it on Bobby.
Kathleen!
Detective Cross will be here any minute with Bobby. We'd better have our final theory ready.
Do you think we have enough evidence? If we can't convince Cross...
I know. This is our last chance. But I think I finally understand what happened here tonight. Yeah, Kathleen killed Dick. Kathleen killed Dick! It's all starting to make sense now. She admitted herself that she and Dick had a long-standing feud. He was a jerk to everyone on his show, especially her. Putting up with Dick was hard enough for just one night. Imagine getting that kind of abuse for over a decade. But she could never go public. It'd be the end of her career. So she made up a fake name and started leaking rumors to the press.
Until Dick called in his lawyers and stopped the press from accepting any more stories about him. She was silenced.
Silenced, but angrier than ever. That's when she decided to take matters into her own hands. Dick Stanford had to die.
But if Kathleen killed Dick, how is it that Bobby gave the poison makeup to Becky?
That's exactly what I hope to find out from Bobby. I mean, they both could have been in on it. Well, well, look what the cop dragged in. Am I to understand Bobby isn't so innocent after all?
That's what we're about to find out.
Sorry, Bobby. We've got a few more questions for you.
What the hell, man? I didn't kill Dick, you said so yourself. I came here for the awards, not to get interrogated by private detectives and some robot.
This isn't back talk, Bobby. No one's interested in your sob story.
Hope you got everything you needed, Honor. This is your last chance.
Let's start with identifying the murder weapon. Dick's flowers. Dick was poisoned with a neurotoxin sprinkled onto these flowers. Aren't those the flowers I gave him on stage? He sealed his fate as soon as he smelled them. That's why he started acting strangely on stage. The poison was already taking effect.
Pretty grim stuff.
I can't believe this. I held those flowers too. If I'd smelled them myself.
But I didn't go anywhere near those flowers. I don't even know what a neurotoxin is.
The poison was hidden in makeup. Rouge number 16 from Corinthia Cosmetics.
Only a small amount of the poison makeup is needed to kill if inhaled. Since when do you know so much about poison? I'm still learning what I'm capable of, Detective. Wait a second, I recognize that makeup.
I was hoping you would. After all, you gave it to Becky. You handed off a deadly poison to some innocent girl. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Oh, we trusted you, Bobby.
Hold up. You gave that makeup to me.
Well, he's obviously lying. I don't know. Let's hear it out. Let's hear him out. Why did Kathleen give you the makeup, Bobby?
I've been trying all evening to get Becky to agree to come onto my show. She'd be great for ratings. Asked Kathleen if she had any advice, girl stuff. She said I should try getting her a gift.
This is the most ridiculous... Let him finish.
I asked her what kind of gift, and she thought about it for a second, and then smiled and gave me that makeup.
So you're saying you were given the poison makeup by Kathleen?
It's all lies. I haven't spoken a word to him all evening, and I've certainly never touched any poisoned makeup. That's where my next piece of evidence comes in. Detective, this is outrageous. Bobby is the suspect here, but I feel like she's interrogating me.
Well, Mizrahi, what else have you got that ties Kathleen to the poisoning?
The gloves. We found this pair of gloves in the bathroom. Do they look familiar?
They look just like the gloves Kathleen was wearing all evening and is still wearing on her hands right now.
I wish in these things that sometimes if something's missing off
yeah,
a
they'd
character,
actually
that they
change
actually take
the sprite.
Mm-hmm.
They're identical, except for one important detail. These gloves have traces of neurotoxin on them.
Oh, see, they use that line to cover up for the fact that they're identical. This is absurd!
Quiet. What are you thinking, Honor?
I think Kathleen used the makeup to sneak a deadly poison into the Starshine Awards. I don't know anything about poison. Really? I think you knew exactly what you were dealing with. That's why you brought a spare pair of gloves. After you dosed Dick's flowers, you threw out the gloves you were wearing to avoid poisoning yourself. I think it's obvious what's going on here. Bobby wants to frame me for Dick's murder. He used a pair of my gloves to make it look like I did it. Why would I kill Dick? We worked together for years. Exactly. You admitted to us that you suffered for years from Dick's insults and mood swings. Perhaps, but I never stooped to his level. I have a professional reputation to uphold. And that's why, when you went to the press, you used a fake name, Alex Costa. Alex Costa? I told you before, I'd never heard that name in my life.
Me neither. Care to enlighten us?
Alex Costa told Celeb Life magazine about what a monster Dick really was. They printed the accusations, but then Dick's lawyers stepped in.
And this Alex guy was someone who worked with Dick.
To have that amount of dirt on him? They must have known him for years. And Bobby fits the bill perfectly. He wanted to ruin Dick's reputation to save his own show. His mother was even called Alexandra Price, Alex Costa. Isn't it obvious? A little too obvious. Almost as if someone knew that they could pin the whole thing on Bobby if they got caught.
You used my mom's name?
Control yourself, Bobby. We could do without another strangling today.
Calm down, both of you. I see your point, Mizrahi, but is there any direct connection to the poisoning?
The makeup came from Le Monche Jolie. It was a special order for Alex Costa. I can't believe you're listening to this amateur when you have the real killer right here. There's one last piece of evidence. Alex Costa's phone number. Ooh, the classic. I don't have to stand here and be insulted. One moment, please. I... Don't worry. I hear you still get a phone call in prison.
That was a little too easy.
Mm-hmm. Well, I knew that we were going to do the phone trick.
Yeah. The moment we got the phone number, I'm like, oh, we're just going to call the number. And
it's a good thing that she's answering her phone constantly because she wouldn't know. I mean, nowadays, though, we'd have dial ID or, something, but...
Yeah, I think it's just pure reflex for her. Pure stupid reflex.
Kathleen Cartwright, you're under arrest for the murder of Dick Stanford.
You don't know what it's like to spend your entire career being put down and brushed aside. He deserved to die. I put up with that monster for 20 years, 2 decades of insults and contempt, all the while having to hear about how great he was. I tried to tell the world. I tried talking to the press, and no one would listen. But that ranting, disgusting old creep you saw on stage, that was the real Dick.
That's enough. Let's go.
Now everyone knows what he was really like. I'm glad he's dead. I only wish I could have made it more painful. Oh no, Mommy.
I don't believe what you're telling me, Honor. Everyone loved Dick Stanford.
Everyone except the people he worked with. But no one wanted to listen to them.
It's like I've always said, TV is the devil's work. I don't agree with any of this detective nonsense, but at least you're not in TV anymore. Have you seen Becky? I'm ready to go. Just no more arguing in the car, okay?
Good luck getting Mom to agree to that.
I'll stop arguing when you stop being so damn stubborn.
Great news, everybody. I'm going to be a special guest star on Back Talk with Bobby Price.
You guys have a great story. I'm just glad I can help tell it to the nation. And thanks for helping prove I didn't kill anyone. You and Scott are quite a pair of detectives.
Speaking of which, can we give Bobby a ride to the police station? Detective Cross still wants to talk to him.
Apparently strangling a dead guy might be illegal after all. Go figure.
Yep.
You know what? I'm not sure I want a self-admitted strangler sitting behind me in the car. Take my keys. I'll walk.
Scout and I headed back to my apartment feeling good. We'd done it. We cracked the case. We proved them all wrong. The feeling was intoxicating. A heady sense of accomplishment like I'd never felt before. We'd worked it out. We found the clues, discovered the link between them, and now justice would be done. It felt great, and at that moment I knew. I wanted to feel this again. I wanted to feel this all the time. The only problem was, I still had to convince everyone else. Detective Cross, my mother. Only Scout seemed to really understand. You stop that.
Feels very grumpy about having the cursor on screen. I am sorry.
Well, the fact it was okay when it was just sitting there, but then you were doing little twirlies. Okay, keep going. In a few short weeks, he'd become one of my closest friends. Someone I could trust. Someone that had my back. But trust has a nasty way of getting broken when you least expect it. Oh, this is her apartment.
Pizza's going off, by the way.
Yep, I know. Home at last! That one was one hell of a night out, right, Scout? The Scout? I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just here to warn you. Scout is not what he seems.
He's dangerous. What? He needs to be shut down. Now, before it's too late. I don't know who the hell you think you are, but breaking into my apartment, but you'd better get out of here before I call the cops. Fine, I'll go. But I've left you my number. Think it over. I'll be waiting for your call.
Honor, this is amazing. I was looking behind your bookcase and I found a Humphrey Bogart movie we haven't seen yet. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. Let's go watch that movie, okay? Case closed. Woo! I'm gonna go get that pizza.
Shell's gonna get the pizza. I'm gonna. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, wait. No, that's case 3. Okay. Oh, sweet Jesus. Hi. Oh, God. Revenge? She's taking revenge? Ah!